Hey guys, so today we are going to continue talking about picture graphs and bar graphs, and you should be in your workbook, in your packet. I'm sorry, you should be in the packet that you have, and we should be looking at page 204 and 205. It says, read the problem, then you will use the graphs to answer the questions. Martin asked the students in his class, "What is your favorite sport?" His results are in the tally chart. So if we count the tallies, you would see there is how many in soccer? Yep, there is 7, baseball 4, tennis 3, and football 6. So how many students did Martin ask altogether? Well, I like to write my numbers there. A lot easier to count than those little tally marks. You can get kind of confused. They make a picture graph based off of your tally marks. So they drew 6 soccer balls. They drew 4 baseball bats for baseball. They drew 3 tennis rackets for tennis, and then 6 footballs for the football. Then you can take it, or you can do the picture graph, or you can take your tally chart and your data and put it into a bar graph, which is going to show the exact same thing, just not with pictures. It's going to show it with bars. So here you have your number of students, and here you have it labeled your different questions, the different sports that you're finding data about, and they have their title here, favorite sports. All right, now look at page 205. How do you use the picture graph to find the number of students who chose soccer? So how do you use the picture graph? You just count the number of soccer balls. And how do you use the bar graph to find the number of students who chose soccer? You look above, I'm sorry, this one's just getting ahead of herself. You look at the bar above soccer. Find the top and read the number on the left where it had the numbers listed. How many students chose soccer as their favorite? 7. Explain how to use the bar graph to find the total number of students that Martin asked. Well, all you need to do is find out for how many students who chose it for each sport, and then we're going to add them all together. So we're going to write that out. Find the number of students who chose each sport and add them together. Good. And how many students did Martin ask? Well, if we go back to how I had labeled it before, we had 7 plus 4 plus 3 plus 6. And if you add that together, you should get 20. Remember, I would look at making those tens. Look at those. 7 and 3, 4 and 6, 10 and 10 is 20. How many fewer students chose tennis than football? So you need to look at football. Football, you had, 6. And tennis, you had 3. And it's talking about fewer, so you should have the answer of 3. 6 minus 3 is 3. Now, 2 students changed their answers from soccer to baseball. Okay, they went from soccer to baseball. So how many students chose soccer? Now how many chose soccer? So if we had 7 and they went from soccer to baseball, now we have 5 because those 2 students changed their mind and don't want soccer anymore. Now they'd rather have baseball. And baseball had 4, but if you add those 2 extra students in, 4 plus 2 is 6. All right, guys, so you need to do your workbook pages that go along with this. That's in your workbook. And then we will finish going over pages 206 and 207 tomorrow. All right, have a great day.